After 12 months with our Disneyland Paris annual pass, were they actually worth it? Let's get started. First up, what is an annual pass and what did we buy? So 12 months ago, Hannah and I bought 2 silver annual passes, which cost us roughly £870. We've got a whole separate video where we go deep into the different pass tiers, and we'll leave a link to that in the description and the end card. The silver tier is the middle option and gives you access to the parks for 300 days a year with pre-booking, as well as 10% off food and merchandise, free parking, and a few extra surprises like pop-up annual pass holder character meets and annual pass parties, as well as occasional discounts on Disney hotels directly with Disney. We squeezed in 4 magical trips over the 12 months, and here's what we saved. Trip 1, the intro trip. We did a 3-night stay, with 2 nights in an off-site hotel and 1 night on-site at Disney Santa Fe. Thanks to an annual pass discount, we saved £97 on the Santa Fe hotel. We were able to skip purchasing park tickets, which saved us £274.97. And on food and snacks, we saved £20.50, which included discounts on 3 meals, 2 ice creams and some soft drinks. We also bought a few merchandise items, some sweets, some ears, and that saved £3.48, bringing our totals to saving for trip 1 to £395.95. On to trip 2, which was the budget conscious one. We stayed off-site for 3 nights, which was cheaper than staying on Disney property, but I haven't factored the difference into the numbers to make it fair. We saved another £274.97 on park tickets, and our food discounts were bigger this time, saving £32.96 across 3 restaurants, 1 quick service and some soft drinks, bringing us to a saving of £307.93. Trip number 3, the Treat Yourself trip, and we stayed on site at Newport Bay club level. This was fancy. There were no annual pass discounts for the hotel, so we didn't save anything on the hotel, and the room came with park tickets as standard. But we still saved £26.22 on meals and £10.26 on merch. Total savings for this trip was a rather small £36.48. And our final trip with the annual pass, trip number 4. We stayed on 2 Disney properties. We did 1 night at Davy Crockett's, saving £22 by booking through hotels.com, and then 2 nights at Sequoia Lodge club level, with saving £165, also from hotels.com. We have a review of both of these coming out soon, and if you don't want to miss them, hit subscribe. On the basis we wouldn't have booked these through hotels.com without having our annual passes for the tickets, and there was no annual pass discount directly with Disney, we haven't included the saving of not having to pay for park tickets on this trip to try and keep it fair. We maxed out the use of club level's free afternoon tea and breakfast, so we only had 1 meal out at Annette's, which we saved £5.30, as well as £3.04 on soft drinks, bringing trip 4's saving to £195. So was it worth it? We spent about £870 on our 2 silver annual passes, and in total we saved £935.70 across our trips, which is already a great win. But let's not forget there's extra magic and extra benefits. As annual pass holders, we attended 2 of the year's 3 exclusive Disneyland Paris annual pass parties, where the parks are closed for regular guests early, and pass holders get a special themed night from around 9:30 PM to 2 AM. Now these parties aren't free, they aren't included in the cost of your annual pass. They cost around £50 to £60 per person, but in our opinion they are absolutely worth it. In all honesty, they're probably one of our favourite Disney experiences. Even if we hadn't broken even on the cost of the annual passes, I personally would be happy to take a £150, maybe even £250 loss on my ticket just to get access to those amazing exclusive annual pass parties. So should you get an annual pass? Here's our take. If you're only going to do 1 or 2 trips in a year and you don't plan on attending the annual pass parties, it might not be the best value versus buying tickets separately or getting a package if you're staying on Disney property. But if you're going to visit 3 or more times a year, then I think this is worth getting. For larger groups or families, consider having one person in the group get a silver or a gold pass. The food discount applies to the whole table, so even if everyone else buys a standard park ticket for the trip, if there's 10-15 of you having dinner, you get that 10 to 15% discount on the cost of the whole bill. That can add up quickly. Of course, if you mostly eat at quick services or you don't shop much, these savings may be less. But if you're a big merchandise buyer, the savings can add up quickly. Are you an annual pass holder? Was it worth it for you, and are you planning to renew? Drop us a comment and let us know your thoughts. And that's another video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button so you don't miss future videos. This is Adam, and until next time, just keep swimming.